What's going on, all you wild horror fans out there? Your two favorite holes are back at it tonight. I'm Uncle Logan Myers. That's my good mate over there.
I'm Uncle Henry Hill, and we are back, and so is Joe Keery. You might remember him from Stranger Things with the
Joe.
bleach blonde hair there behind Uncle Logan. We also have Liam Neeson as a bioterrorism agent, a former bioterrorism agent, coming back to stop a dangerous fungus that's escaped from a secret laboratory. It all involves these employees at a cold storage facility, hence the name. And we are going to be reviewing this film. It just came out recently, and it is called Cold
Cold
Storage.
storage.
That's not natural.
The first time I saw the teaser trailer and the poster for this movie, it made me think, I'm like, is this about my minor league baseball team? Because same name. And
Right.
no, nowhere near close to the baseball team. This is a movie more of like a body horror comedy kind of movie. And all jokes aside, yeah, this movie set up writer David Koepp, of course, worked with Spielberg on many films. We have director Johnny Campbell starring Liam Neeson, Sosie Bacon, of course, Joe Keery in this film. But this fungus escapes from the secret lab, like you're talking about. Setup of the movie is the fungus getting out, and it gets attached to Sosie Bacon's character, and then sets up the rest of the film with the young employees here working at this cold storage and confronting this out of control fungus.
Fungus among us. What is this? The first thing? Exactly. Yeah, just a silly movie. Fungus escapes, and it's pretty predictable. Exactly what you think it's going to be here. Um, Fungus escapes, and this green kind of goo travels very quickly. It'll crawl on the ground and is able to go through cracks and seemingly brings people back to life and invades their body, takes over. Even if you're alive, it sort of takes over, and it spreads really easily because once it gets in your body then the people throw up violently, like projectile vomit, and it just goes everywhere and spreads everywhere. And, Liam Neeson's character is just former bioterrorism agent. He is, notified that this has been unleashed again, and he has to hop aboard an airplane and quickly get to the scene here so he can help stop this fungus. And the only way they can do that, of course, is with a nuclear bomb. Have you? And it just leads Joe Keery's character, Tea Cake, and Naomi, the two actors back there. They form this bond, they're employees there. And of course, over the course of the film, there's also a budding romance between these two characters. But, the funniest part of the movie here, you know, outside of some of the, barfing and violent, deaths that happen is that Joe Keery's character is a former prisoner.
There's so much unbelievability about this movie. Yeah, ex-convict out of prison, had a bunch of fake tattoos on him, the blonde hair. I don't know if I bought it, but he did the best he could. I love you, Joe. But a little unbelievable in that aspect. But Georgina Campbell plays Naomi. I recognized her from Barbarian. She was like the main actress character in that movie in Black Mirror. And I thought she did a great job as Naomi. Has a kid, in this movie, like a 6-year old. So these two employees form this bond while all this other stuff is going on, people puking and blowing up and things like that. They're getting through this night together and they build this, sort of relationship. And you kind of see where that goes, but it's them really surviving in this cold storage facility. Liam Neeson tagging along for the ride on this, but a lot of cool, I would say, death scenes. That was the best part of the movie.
Yeah,
Literally, people, this fungus and them blowing up eventually. But
that was my favorite part too. Yeah, definitely the body horror element of it, the CGI that was used. They did a good job. I think some of that was probably practical too. A lot of messy deaths here and just funny situations between the characters, not knowing what's going on and people getting shot and just chaos ensuing. And then, Joe Keery's character, of course, coming basically probably coming off the set of Stranger Things, he probably just, basically hopped in this and is like, okay, this is pretty much what I'm playing anyway, with the hazmat suits here and with the door covered in this green stuff, literally, he probably just was like, yeah, of course I'll do this. I don't have to get in any different frame of mind. This is basically the same thing. I'm a little bit different of a character, but overall, kind of what you expect, and that's fine. I had a good enough time with this movie. I was definitely expecting more, hearing about it from you, seeing the poster, reading that it was David Koepp that wrote the screenplay. Definitely thought it was going to be something cooler than it was, but, overall, just a decently entertaining B movie is what you get here. Nothing
Yeah,
more, nothing less.
I would agree with you. I was a little let down because I love, the people attached to this. Saw a teaser for it. I'm like, oh, it looks like a bloody good time, and I was kind of let down by it. Joe Keery's character didn't care for. Liam Neeson does the best he can, and the scenes he's in. Georgina Campbell's, good. Relationship's good. It just, I was hoping for more from this. Seemed, like a lot in the same vein of Stranger Things and The Last of Us, like a lot of scenes like that. So I was expecting more. So that being said, I'm gonna give Cold Storage. I'd give it a 2.5 out of 5. Joe Carey blonde hair pieces.
Yeah, this movie just wasn't special, didn't really have anything. Joe Keery, love him, he's great, but this role was just he signed and got paid for it. Basically, nothing special here. I thought Georgina was probably the best role here, the best actress in here going. I liked her character. Liam Neeson just playing his same character that he's been playing, and God bless him, you believe him, like he's gives that credibility, but everything was so silly about the movie. And, even the movie itself didn't take itself seriously. So it's more of a comedy than I was expecting. I was expecting something that had a little suspense, but you won't find that in this. You'll just find some fun kills and, some fun laughs along the way. Nothing special though. And for that, I'm going to give Cold Storage, I'm going to have to agree with you, about a 2.5 out of 5 Liam Neeson hair pieces.
So I want to hear from all you Fungus Among Us Incubus fans out there. What did you like about Cold Storage? What didn't you like about it? What's your favorite horror flick of 2026 thus far? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe. Also, check out these wild rascals on Facebook, X, and Instagram, and our website, Cinephellas.com, for the latest, greatest TV, movie news and reviews.
That's right. We've had a lot of horror already for 2026, and there's a lot more to come. Some neon horror movies coming, some A24 dropping. We got a lot this year. What horror film are you most looking forward to this year, would you say?
The Mummy I'm interested in.
Lee
I don't,
Cronin's, yes.
it's got my
It's got your attention,
it's got
son.
my
I just
attention.
saw that trailer for that Adam Scott neon one, Hokum.
That looks
Looks
great.
interesting. Yeah, I think
I
that's
know.
in Ireland. It's like a haunted kind of like hotel. Sounds
Yep,
cool.
that's what I made of it. Yep,
Yeah.
right up our alley. Neon has my interest for sure. Gonna see that.
So thank you guys for watching our review of Cold Storage. And until the next Cinephellas movie review, I am Uncle Henry Keery.
And I'm Uncle Joe signing out to the next movie review. Cheers!
Cheese!